You want to learn how to ride a bike in under 5 minutes? Let's get to it then. First thing, we need the right gear. Legally, you only need a helmet, in the UK anyway. But don't be that person. Let's get some more gear on. Gloves. Jacket. Riding jeans or leathers or textiles. Boots with ankle protection. Right, let's run through the controls. Right foot is the rear brake. Right hand is the throttle and the front brake. On the left is the clutch lever and your left foot is the gear lever. So how do we start it? You have a key that goes into the ignition. Turn that on. That switches the bike on, doesn't turn it on. That happens from this kill switch here, this on and off switch. We're going to check we're in neutral, and just to be on the safe side, pull the clutch in, and we're going to pull that back towards us to switch it on. Bike's on, simple as. Just let go with the clutch because we are in neutral. Everything's fine. If we had left the side stand down and then we selected first gear, it cuts out. A little safety feature that most modern bikes have, so you can't ride off with your side stand down because you will come a cropper as soon as you go to turn left. The switcher off, we'll just push forward on that. Again, that switched the engine off, the bike itself is still on. Let's just go through some controls here. That's a heated grip switch, not all bikes will have that obviously. We've got your high beams, which will give you a warning to let you know whether it's on or not. Indicators, left, right. Unlike a car, they don't self-cancel. So what you want to do is you press it in. Watch here, the indicator light, it's telling me my indicators are on. Press it in, it's gone. Over here, this is our kill switch and start switch, hazard lights and engine modes. They're different for every bike, but they're the kind of basic controls that you're going to have. Okay, let's get moving. We're going to switch the bike on first. Clutch in, neutral, off. We're then going to select first, which you press down. On bikes, they have a different gearbox compared to a car. It's in a line. So you start at neutral and it goes down to first. Then you come back up through neutral to second, third, fourth, fifth, maybe sixth if you've got it. Coming back up through neutral, you just give it a little bit of a bit more up into second. To get first, we're going to pull the clutch in. We're going to stamp down. We're now in first gear. Second gear would be up, then third, fourth, fifth, sixth, fifth, fourth, third, second, first. Give it a little pull up from first. We're in neutral. We can let go of the clutch. This is the trickiest part, you'd say, of actually getting the bike to move. We're just going to slowly let it out and you'll feel the bike start to want to go. That's even without any throttle. Slowly, you can feel it trying to engage. Now to pull away properly, we're going to give it some revs and slowly let it out. It's not straight out. You don't just let go of it. It's not an on-off switch. It's a gradual, you let go. So here we go. I'm going to give it a little bit of throttle and I'm just going to let it creep out. We're away. We're moving. The clutch is all the way out. We'll do it again. Watch the clutch. As that's coming out, I'm giving a little bit of revs. I'm not going to go mental. I'm just putting a little bit on, releasing the clutch slightly, and away it goes. And there we go, it's out. Now we're riding. I'm covering the rear brake with my right foot. It's going to help you control the speed that you're going at. When it comes time to change another gear, we're going to come off the throttle, clutch in, up to second, clutch out, back on the throttle. You will obviously get quicker at this. Now the front brake is the most powerful brake that you've got, but it's more dangerous of the two. If you're going to use your front brake, you want to use it as well as your rear brake, and you never use it in a corner. While you're leaning like this, do not touch the front brake. You're going to fold the front end. So we're just cruising in second gear here at the moment, just letting off the throttle, leaning in, covering that rear brake. If you can find yourself a place to practice like this, this is an old park and ride that is now closed. You can practice your left and right turns. Now when we want to stop, we're going to pull in the clutch and brake, and at the same time I click down to first gear there. Not strictly necessary. If you're emergency to stop it, it doesn't matter what gear you're in, as long as you pull that clutch in, you're going to be fine. Let it out slowly and we're off again. Remember, when you want to brake, you want to be using the front and the rear brake. If you want to control your speed in a corner, you just kind of cover the rear brake. Nice controlled stop. We're going to off the throttle, pull the clutch in, pull the brakes, stop. Engine off, side stand down. Easy. And that's it, folks. It's as simple as that. Confidence comes with practice. If you've got a quiet bit of road that you can work on, great. If you've got a space like this where it's been abandoned, even better. But practice, practice, practice. We'll see you out on the roads.